Hello friends and welcome. I hope that by including this video you are able to navigate your math spring break project a little bit better. And so I'm going to kind of offer a little bit of a tutorial of what I expect from you, okay? The first thing you're going to want to do is go and visit your Google Classroom. Right now I'm under 4 Hues. Next, you're going to notice that under the classwork, you have a file titled Spring Break Assignment. Next, every single day you'll see different assignments posted. We've scheduled your assignments so that each day you can view what you're responsible for completing on that day. On my math end, there's one assignment that will generate Monday through Friday, so just one assignment per day. Honestly, you don't need to submit anything on each day. It's just a reminder of what needs to be completed every single day. Next, you're going to find first the one that says Math Spring Break Project. And then once you have read through the directions, hopefully, you will click on your Google Slides. I already have my copy open, which is right over here. Now, I want you to take a moment and read the directions to yourself. There are 4 key components. 1. Ask us to choose one of the following math topics from the list below. So you have topics such as place value, area perimeter, division, and so on. Then you want to create a game with 15 questions. 3. You're going to include multiple choices, answers for each question. And last, you're going to include an answer key. So that's the part that I'm going to walk you through in this video. Now, please notice, friends, that I've included a rubric in which you want to definitely look at the for section and kind of read what is expected of you. All right? However, for time purposes of the video, I'm going to go on to where it says my suggested pacing guide. It's kind of like a schedule. That way on Friday, you have an amazing project to submit, okay? All right, so let's get back to it. You can edit your file and it should save automatically, okay? Now, I'm going to go back to the cover because on day 1, it says you should choose a math topic from the list and complete your cover sheet. And then I'm assuming that you've read through your rubric and directions. If you haven't, pause the video and do this now. All right, back to my cover page. Now, friends, from the list, I said, wait a minute, what do I really have interest in? And I thought to myself, I feel like I could make a very successful Kahoot on geometry. And so that's my topic. Again, you are choosing your topic. So I'm going to type in my topic here, and I want to get creative. I want to make it fun. And so I'm going to take off where it says type title here, and I'm going to type Are you a geometry whiz? Like I said, you can get creative. In my description today, I said you could change the font. You could do whatever you want. For example, right over here, I have some fonts. Yep, are you a geometry whiz? Whatever you prefer. Now, my name over here is very important. You want to tell everyone who is the creator of this Kahoot. Next, I'm going to demo how to make one question. For your questions, friends, you really need to think about, is this 4th grade material? Because that's one of our criteria, is that we want to make these not so easy. We want to make these challenging. The beautiful part about using technology is also the fact that you have Google accessible to you. Now, I'm definitely not saying to copy questions from the internet, but I am saying that sometimes you want to research how questions are formulated and try to rephrase it in your own words, right? And so I have one right over here. So I'm going to leave the question 1 alone. I'm instead going to just insert my question over here. And my question, I thought about it for a little bit and I said to myself, well, since I'm choosing geometry, I know I can choose from shapes, I can choose from lines, lines of symmetries, right? Angles. And so what I'm going to do for geometry is, what I'm going to do for my first question is I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to make it fun. I'm going to make it like a little bit of a clue. So I'm going to type my question, and my question reads, we are lines that intersect, and make right angles. My question here, what type of lines are we? And so, like a regular Kahoot, you have answer choices, right? Now notice, this is exactly what I want to show you, is that once I'm choosing my once I'm choosing my answer choices, if my answer is too large in font, I'm going to have to reduce it, right? So I'm going to write parallel lines. I'm going to write intersecting lines. Perpendicular lines. Then I'm going to make straight lines. Straight, actually, I don't want any of my scholars who are viewing this to get confused, so I'm just going to rate none of the above. Now, friends, if you remember, or if you can recall the answer to this question from our learning this year, ready? What do you think the answer choice is? If you said perpendicular line, say ding, 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 I got it. Now, ready? I'm going to show you something cool. Now, in order to work on a project, you want to open a new tab. This is how it looks like on my computer. And then I'm going to assume that you reached your Google search engine. That's where I always search, because I said you can get creative, right? You can totally get creative, and you can include graphics. And so for my graphic, what is the answer, friends? I said it was a perpendicular line. I could copy, I could paste my answer, or you could type out your answer. Kind of want my answer to be nice and big. And this is the part where I'm going to show you how to drag your icon here. Now, you can drag the answer choice by simply putting the icon right over there of the answer choice. Now, if you want to delete the other icons to make your answer very visible, that's totally okay. All right, next, ready? As I mentioned, I want to make mine cool, and I want to add a graphic. And so I'm going to choose from my Google Images. Again, if I went too fast, sorry. Perpendicular line, I find images right over here. And, well, that's not a perpendicular line. That's a parallel line, so that image is wrong. So I have to be wise with the one. Oh, found one. So I'm going to use this. And for me, I drag on my desktop. If for you, you can copy and paste the picture, and that works for you. Okay. Now, if you're having troubleshooting including a picture, that means if you're having a really hard time including, you don't need to include a picture, right? This is optional. All right. And there we go. I was able to walk you through one question. I want to highlight, friends, that you are responsible for making 15 questions. Notice this 4. I'm going to go really quickly before the video ends to go through the rubric. It says, I include, look at the green part, it says I included a total of 15 questions. So you're pacing yourself throughout the week to complete these questions, but hint, 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 7 are word problems. So this is for the friends, for example, who are using addition and subtraction. I'm not going to just write 1,437 plus 2,316 equals. That's too simple, right? If I have 15 questions just like that, are way too simple. And so That's why I included that seven of them need to be word problems. And I want to say, friends, that's pretty much it. I hope this was a little bit useful. Have fun with your projects. Take brain breaks. Get creative, okay? We miss you, and we hope to see you on Hangouts when we get back from spring break.